Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Derek Martinez. Two men that were accused of shooting a Hazel Township teenager to death have pleaded not guilty on criminal homicide charges. Ismael A. Valdez-Batista of Monoy City and Raymer Gonzalez of Hazleton, both age 18, are accused of fatally shooting Ronaldo Cepeda Jr. in the area of 52 West 23rd Street in Hazleton. Another man was also injured in the shooting but survived. It is alleged that Batista operated as the getaway driver, with Gonzalez being one of the gunmen who was wearing a ski mask as they shot at Cepeda's father's business, Performance Auto Repair. The pair is awaiting trial at the Luzerne County Correctional Facility without bail. The deaths of two Schuylkill County teens that were found in the woods have been ruled a homicide. According to the Schuylkill County coroner, autopsies were conducted on the two teens that were found in New Philadelphia on Tuesday. This comes after two males were reported missing by state police. 18-year-old Hunter Mock, who was reported missing Monday, and 16-year-old Angelito Xavier Caraballo, who was reported missing on Sunday. State police have confirmed that one of the dead bodies is Mock's. The second body is a 16-year-old male whose name has not been released. During the investigation, the Pottsville School District released a statement on Wednesday saying that 16-year-old Caraballo had died and that the district is offering counseling to students. This is a developing story, and we will provide updates as more information is released. Pennsylvania State Representative Dane Watrow will soon be bringing a new segment to WYLN News. Beginning Friday, October 20th, Watrow will be updating the public weekly on WYLN about community events, legislation, and state-related issues.
I'm super excited about this because getting to deliver information out to my constituents and to your viewers is super important. We're going to update our constituents on many activities going on within the Commonwealth, such as state-related issues, driver's license issues, to PennDOT. It could a wide range of things pertaining to Fish and Game Commission. Basically, I've heard so much from people and how they like to hear information coming right from our office.
Watrow's weekly update will premiere weekly during WYLN's 5:30 p.m. newscast, but you can also catch it on the WYLN News Facebook page or on the WYLN TV 35 YouTube channel. A fire caused damage to a home in Luzerne County Thursday evening. Crews were dispatched to Constitution Avenue in Hanover Township around 7 p.m. for reports of a structure fire. No one was home at the time of the fire. However, two pets were inside the home, and there is no word on the condition of the animals. A former Sunbury police chief has been charged with theft. Brad Hare, who temporarily stepped away from his job as police chief in September, has officially retired amid the charges. State police in Selinsgrove say they were suspicious of possible theft from money and gaming machines in the America's Host Company office and installed a surveillance camera to monitor the situation. The camera then caught Hare stealing money from the office on multiple occasions, along with a key that opened the door showing he was in the room. The theft from the gaming machines totaled almost $7,000 dating back to February of this year. Hare admits to stealing the money and is facing one felony count of theft by unlawful taking movable property and 3 misdemeanor counts of theft by unlawful taking movable property. Hare's preliminary hearing is scheduled for October 31st. The Pocono Township Police Department was dispatched to the crossing outlets in Tannersville for reports of a theft Thursday evening. The theft reportedly happened at the Hugo Boss store, where the suspect walked into the store and attempted to put items in bags. According to police, an employee at the store saw the suspect grab $1,000 worth of items and flee from the store. Anyone with information regarding the suspect's identities is asked to call Pocono Township Police at 570-629-7200. Coming up on WYLN News, the Pardeesville Haunted Trail is back. Plus, a free softball clinic is coming to Hazleton this weekend. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Melania. Tomorrow it's gonna be raining.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Two Italian Guys Pizzeria, 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton has all your favorites, from pizza, hoagies, salads, entrees, wings, and sides. Always made with the freshest ingredients. Call them at 570-459-2783.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier. For over 50 years, providing quality products and service to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry top brand manufacturers and guarantee parts and service for your home or business. From new construction to replacement doors, inspections, and service calls, F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR. Visit F&L Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township and Schuylkill Haven.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Welcome back to WYLN News. The Partysville Haunted Trail is back for its 25th year with crafts, homemade food, games, and of course, some spooky scares. We spoke with the trail's ghost host, Scott Gruszewski, who said the trail is different every year and should have something for everyone.
Come to the trail because life's no fun without a good scare.
The Haunted Trail opened to the public Thursday evening and will continue to invite visitors Friday and Saturday evening, beginning at 7 p.m. However, Gruszewski said that the fun won't end there.
Scary Story Night is on Sunday after the trail. What it is we give away the food, give away our tricky trays, and tell scary stories to the kids. There's also a costume contest for the kids, so they can come in costume if they want.
Admission to the Haunted Trail on Friday and Saturday is $5 per person, but Gruszewski said that the proceeds benefit a good cause.
It's benefiting the Playground Association. All the money we raise goes back into the playground.
The event is being held at the Partysville Playground and Baseball Complex located at 683 Partysville Road in Hazel Township. Hazleton Little League Softball will be hosting a free skills clinic for girls ages 4 through 16. The event will be held on Saturday, October 14th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Corio Baseball Complex located at 899 East 9th Street in Hazleton, and a rain date has been scheduled for Sunday, October 15th at the same times. Equipment will be provided for the event, however, it is asked that participants bring their own glove. The coaching staff along with special guests will lead the training, which will include everything from basics to advanced skills for participants. The Hazleton Area High School Vocal Music Department is hosting a Cougar Cafe Cabaret on Tuesday, October 17th at the Hazleton Area Arts and Humanities Academy. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. with a performance beginning at 7 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults and $4 for students. There will also be desserts and drinks available for purchase for those that attend. The Pennsylvania House Agriculture and Rural Affairs Committee held an informal meeting to learn and discuss the challenges that veterinary medicine faces in the Commonwealth. During the meeting, members of the committee heard firsthand from professionals how important veterinary medicine is in keeping animals healthy and keeping their products being safe from humans to consume. Veterinarians are facing many difficulties, including vet shortages in rural areas, mental health, and student debt. The meeting also focused on training the next group of veterinarians and making sure they are present in rural areas. The meeting was held at the New Bolton Center in Chester County. Coming up on Freeland's News Choice, Ryan Prosick is back on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, our free friends are back on Pets of the Week. And before we go, we sit down with Luzerne County Manager Romilda Krogmo on this week's Community and You. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Feel Good Friday. I'm here with Dr. John, and then he's going to tell us about the chiropractic and mental health link.
You know, I'm here 43 years, Ryan. When someone is physically hurting, it's easy to get depressed. You can't sleep good, you can't go to work, you can't do your chores, so it's natural to get depressed. Our world says take mental depressants, and I'm not against that, but what I love about chiropractic care, when you get them in alignment, and their pain goes away and their lifestyle returns, and the nervous system of the spine even helps to keep mental thoughts. So we always found, first, get people physically healthy, get them mentally more positive. And in this society today, we have to dwell on our blessings and not on the shortcomings of the world. So chiropractic and positive thinking, they go hand in hand.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nesquebec and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy, England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information.
Welcome back to a Friday edition of Let's Talk Sports, and as you can tell, I'm pretty happy, so you know what that means. The Phillies got the big win in Game 4 at the bank last night, 3-1, courtesy of 3 home runs, 2 from Nick Castellanos, whose son is having the absolute time of his life. Whatever school he goes to, I should say they should have no school for him for the next month, because it's Red October, and we need him in the front row, because I guarantee you it is something to play with it. His dad's just absolutely going crazy, hitting 2 home runs in 2 straight games. We also had Trey Turner, who went 4 for 4. Incredible stuff out of the signee, who, you know, suffered early season woes after that $300 million contract. But once the Phillies crowd that is, gave him a standing O, it's been smooth sailing ever since. We also had Ranger Suarez, who outside of that Austin Riley home run, pitched really well last night. So props off to Ranger for that one, because we're going to need him in a best-of-7 series against the Diamondbacks. Obviously, we know the Diamondbacks swept the Dodgers 3-0. They look out of this world. They look like a team of destiny. So we have 2 teams of destiny colliding in the NLCS. And it's going to be a special one, if that. So I'm excited. I'm more nervous than I was in the pre-postseason when I said that the Diamondbacks, not super scared of them. I am now. They look legit, and Corbin Carroll and company, the bats get going, and Zach Gallen pitches well. I know there's a lot of stories of people on that team that come from around the Philadelphia area, so they're all going to be fired up. It's going to be quite the series. Look for that to start Monday night. But we're going to move on to football, and I don't need to talk much about the Thursday night game because not much happened. Cortland Sutton had a huge catch. Travis Kelce went off in front of Taylor Swift, but it was only 19-8. We should start panicking about Kansas City just a little bit, because Sean Payton, the Denver Broncos, I don't know if you guys saw that his whole play sheet in the 2-minute drill was just completely unveiled by the cameras. Like, you could read the writing on the page. It was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie, because, I guess he just doesn't care anymore. But there's also an interview that he did with Colin Cowherd on Fox that's coming out that Caleb Williams is a generational talent, and he thinks that the NFL will move to a lottery system because of Caleb Williams and because of teams tanking. Well, congrats, Sean Payton. You are on that list. You are tanking. I don't even know if it's tanking at this point. It's just not good football. Russell Wilson's not playing well at all. I don't know what happened to him after he got traded to Denver. That might go down as one of the worst trades in the history of the league. But anyway, Kansas City wins 19-8. A little bit of concern with Kansas City because the Jets put up 31 on this team last week, and Kansas City couldn't do that. It's time to get a number one wide receiver. You know, I'm not going to make the joke about someone like Tyreek Hill looking good in that offense, but it's true. So anyway, moving on to my game picks for the week. I have Baltimore over Tennessee with another early game. I said this earlier, 9:30 in the morning to watch the Tennessee Titans play football. I'm not a fan of that, but hey, it is what it is. I'll be awake. I'll be watching football because it's, you know, the greatest sport there is. But I have Baltimore in this one, even with their wide receiver woes last week with a ton of drops. Washington and Atlanta, give me Atlanta. They're going to find a way to win. Desmond Ridder had his best game of the season last week, and he really needed that, or he might have gotten benched, I'm just saying. We have Minnesota at Chicago. Give me the Chicago Bears. Looks like Justin Fields has come alive and is here to stay, and it'll make the draft season very interesting, especially if their 2 picks end up being high, courtesy of themselves and the Panthers, who are a disaster. And spoiler alert, I'm picking against them again this week because they play against Miami, and nothing needs to be said there. Raheem Mostert's going to go absolutely crazy. Miles Sanders is out for the Panthers, and they're also missing some safeties as well, so not a good look against the fastest team in the league. But anyway, we have Seattle at Cincinnati. I'm looking forward to this one. Devin Witherspoon versus Jamar Chase. Little words going back and forth this week after Chase's big game last week against the Cardinals, but we'll see what happens with these two. Give me the Bengals getting back on track. Next up, we have San Francisco against the Browns. Deshaun Watson is out for Cleveland, so Dorian Thompson-Robinson's getting the start. Give me San Fran by, you know, however many points they want at this rate, because Cleveland is not as good as Dallas is. So, and they were able to do that on Sunday Night Football. Yeah, I'll take the San Francisco 49ers. We have Detroit at Tampa Bay. Give me Detroit. Tampa Bay has been impressive. They didn't play last week. They were on their bye, but Detroit just looks good, and they look like they're going to take over the NFC North for years to come. I know Jahmyr Gibbs has been a hot topic of, you know, his usage being the 12th overall pick, but story for another day there. Indianapolis at Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville. Impressive victory over Buffalo, but now they're back in the States, so we'll see if that flight did anything to them, but give me Jacksonville against Gardner Minshew and the Colts. As for New Orleans at Houston, give me Houston. CJ Stroud's been incredible this season, so no reason to pick against him yet. New England at Las Vegas. That's a game that, you know, I don't know why it's in the 4 p.m. window, but here we are. But give me the Las Vegas Raiders, because New England is not very good, and it's been showing over the past 2 weeks. Arizona at the Rams. The Rams are by far a more impressive football team than I thought they were going to be. Puka Nacua is the story of the season. Give me the Rams. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles at the New York Jets, and the Eagles are suffering with some injuries. Darius Slay might not play. Jalen Carter sprained his ankle during the week, but Philly is just too deep of a team against Zach Wilson and the Jets. Give me the Eagles. Then Sunday night, we have the Giants, who are missing a ton of players. Daniel Jones will miss this game, and a couple other key pieces against Buffalo, who's looking to bounce back, and you know what that means. It'll probably be a blowout in favor of Buffalo. And then Monday night, Dallas at the Chargers. Give me the Cowboys over the Chargers. I don't trust the Chargers enough yet, and Dallas needs to get back in the win column desperately. But it's going to be a good slate this Sunday and Monday, of course, and obviously the NLCS starts Monday as well. So lots of sports coming up. So we'll be right back here on Monday to recap it all. Have a good one.
F&L Doors, your trusted overhead door supplier. For over 50 years, providing quality products and service to Eastern PA and beyond with 2 strategic locations. They carry top brand manufacturers and guarantee parts and service for your home or business. From new construction to replacement doors, inspections and service calls, F&L Doors stands behind every job, taking pride in the work they do. Call 800-344-DOOR. Visit F&L Doors online at fldoors.com or visit their showrooms in Hazel Township and Schuylkill Haven.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim, ductless, heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazelton, 570-454-7229.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the WYLN News Midday Update. When it's serious, there's only one health network with seriously innovative health institutes. Lehigh Valley Health Network, your health deserves a partner.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
There's no time like the present to adopt a pet, and the SPCA of Luzerne County has more breeds, shapes, and sizes of furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone say hello to Shrek. Just look at that face. Shrek is a happy-go-lucky boy looking for his forever home. He was a stray, so we don't know his exact age, but he weighs approximately 52 pounds. Shrek has a friendly personality and loves everyone he meets. Next up, meet Pumpkin. Meet Pumpkin. This super social guy loves all the attention, and he'll talk to you until you give him some. He loves a good chin scratch and to be petted. Think about bringing this gorgeous guy home. He would make a really good buddy for anyone. Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home.
Welcome back to Community and You. I'm here with Romilda Crocomo of Luzerne County. And how's it going, Romilda?
It's going really well. It's a beautiful day in Luzerne County.
It's always a beautiful day in Luzerne County. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the Luzerne County manager. I started in May of this year. I'm a lawyer by trade. I've been practicing law for over 30 years. And right now, I'm loving being the Luzerne County manager. It's a great job. Great place to work.
Tell us a little bit about that, because I've heard a little bit about it. It's a great place. So.
It is. It is. I work with really, really great people. And basically, my job is to oversee the county, which is fairly large. It's comparable to the state of Rhode Island. We have two urban areas, major urban areas, Wilkes-Barre and Hazelton, and we have a lot of rural areas and suburb areas in between. So demographically, it's a challenge sometimes. We have over 120 miles of roads, 800 bridges. We have an airport. So it's a lot, but I have a really, really incredible staff. I oversee approximately 1,400 employees, but I have a solid division heads, budget and finance, administrative services, the correctional facility, judicial records, the Public Defender's Office, the Office of Law, and Operations. They are the major divisions in the county.
You're kind of doing my job here for me. You were talking about your challenges. I was going to ask you what's the most challenging part of your job. I don't know if you already described that or if you want to go into that a little more in detail.
The best part and the most challenging part of my job is when I walk in the door and I don't know what to expect. I always try to plan my week, that I have a certain list of accomplishments that I want to attain, or certain goals or certain matters that I want to address, and then I walk in the door and all my plans sometimes crumble. Sometimes it's for something good, sometimes it's a challenge. You know, there may be a situation with at the prison, there may be a situation with CYS, there may be a situation with a building. So I have to address that, but I do have staff that assist me and take care of those issues. But it makes things very, very interesting.
I bet it does. And speaking of interesting and planning, you're planning something here at Wyln, so tell the people about that.
Well, I'll be speaking to you every week. I want to give an update to the citizens in Luzerne County, particularly the citizens in the southern part of the county. I'm from the southern part of the county. It means a great deal to me. So I want to keep you informed. This is your county. The work we do is for you, and I want to keep you up to date.
Yep, and she'll keep you up to date starting on Monday, but I'd like to thank Romilda for joining us on this Community and You. We'll see you next time.
If you're just tuning in, here's a recap of our top stories. Pennsylvania State Representative Dane Watrow will soon be bringing a new segment to Wyln News. Beginning Friday, October 20th, Watrow will be updating the public weekly on Wyln about community events, legislation, and state-related issues.
I'm super excited about this because getting to deliver information out to my constituents and to your viewers is super important. We're going to update our constituents on many activities going on within the Commonwealth, such as state-related issues, driver's license issues, to PennDOT. It could a wide range of things pertaining to Fish and Game Commission. Basically, I've heard so much from people and how they like to hear information coming right from our office.
Watrow's weekly update will premiere weekly during Wyln's 5:30 p.m. newscast, but you can also catch it on the Wyln News Facebook page or on the Wyln TV 35 YouTube channel.
And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.